Yes guys, and welcome back to the channel. So, in this video we're going to be grading every NBA team's duos, ranking them against each other, and we'll go from there. We'll start off with the tiers. The first tier is the elite tier. We're not going to say GOAT, a bit cringy. So, elite tier, top tier, they're going to call it. That's where the best duos will go. One tier down from that is the good tier, explains itself. Bang average, that explains itself as well. Not great, not quite terrible, but you're not a great duo really, are you? And should stop playing together. So that explains that as well. Find yourself a move away from each other and stop playing. So number one people we're going with to start this off is Philadelphia's duo of Ben Simmons and Joel Embiid. Now this is a divisive duo really. Some people love them, some people hate them. They haven't made an NBA Finals or Eastern Conference Finals, so we can't put them into elite tier. They did make it to a semi-final Game 7, and I think they're a duo with more potential in them. So I'm going to put Ben Simmons and Joel Embiid into the good tier. Now, Blake Griffin and Derrick Rose. Now these guys are the Pistons, of course. They've had similar careers, both stars at Chicago and the Clippers respectively. But injuries got in the way, and I'm a fan of this duo. If they stay injury free, they're a good duo. So I'm gonna put them as a bang average duo. They're both injury prone. They're both past their prime. They're both, they both show signs that they're still a top quality player. But I just think injuries caught up with them, and that's why they're a bang average duo. Next up, we got Damian Lillard and CJ McCollum. Now, I think this duo is a bit of a myth. When we enter the clutch, when the Blazers need their stars, Damian Lillard steps up more than CJ McCollum, and it comes to the Damian Lillard team. But I'm not gonna disrespect CJ that much. Bang average, but they would be a good duo. But I just think Damian Lillard does most heavy lifting when they're in the clutch. Then we got Milwaukee and Giannis and Chris Middleton. Now straight away I'm putting these into a bang average tier. They haven't won anything. They've done very well, exceptional in their playoffs. Sorry, in the regular season, but then once the playoffs roll around, they struggle. So I can't put them any higher than bang average. Now in Chicago we have Zach LaVine and Lauri Markkanen. Now Zach LaVine is not a leader of this duo. He's the main man here at the moment. So I'm not. They haven't done too well, the Chicago Bulls recently, so I can't put them too much higher, other than not great. Zach LaVine's doing most heavy lifting in this duo at the moment. Then you got Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown. Now, Tatum is improving year on year, it looks like, and as is Jaylen Brown. And I'm a fan of these people. I think they'll improve. They're both very young, so I'm putting them as a good duo. Kawhi Leonard and Paul George now. Now they choked last year in the playoffs, but I'm a Laker fan as well. I'm not a fan of Paul George, and Kawhi Leonard snaked us, but I can't be that deluded or biased. I got them in a good tier. They're not elite for sure. I can't put them elite. They kind of choked in the playoffs, but for this video, I'd put them in good. Now, Chris Paul and Devin Booker are next, and I'm a fan of this duo, but I haven't seen them play together, so I had to put them in bang average. Now that could be controversial, that could be right, I don't know, depends who you ask. But for me, I would put them in good, but I just, they haven't played together. I can't say they're a good duo and they haven't played together yet. I gotta see what they can do. Hopefully for Suns fans, that it works out and they do well together. Now OKC, you got Al Horford and Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Al Horford is past his prime. Shai is, a young and upcoming star who have to take up more responsibility on this OKC team now. I'm not a big fan of this duo, Al Horford. I am a fan of Al Horford, but he's just a bit past it now at this stage, so not great. Then we got Steph Curry and Andrew Wiggins. Now, with Steph Curry obviously leading this, but Andrew Wiggins, he's put on a lot of muscle over the off season, but I'm just not so convinced on him. Andrew Wiggins, when's he going to break out? But I'm not going to disrespect him too much. Bang average here for me. Then we got the Washington Wizards with Russell Westbrook and Bradley Beal. Now I can't say that the Suns and Chris Paul and Devin Booker are bang average and not say that the Wizards are. So because the reason is they haven't played together, it has to be bang average. I can't just go saying they're a good duo when I haven't seen them play. D'Angelo Russell and Karl Anthony Towns, they have to go bang average as well. Oh, bang average. They haven't done enough yet. They're a pretty good duo, but they're bang average at the moment. Then we move on to Orlando Magic. You got Nikola Vucevic, and they got Augustine. Now, I know they made the playoffs last year, but I'm just not a big fan of this duo. Or Fournier, sorry, not Augustine. I said Augustine. Fourier. I'm just not a big fan of this duo. I know they made the playoffs, but not great for me. Then you got Dallas with Luka Doncic and Kristaps Porzingis. I'm a big fan of this duo. I know Kristaps gets injured a lot, but Luka's an unbelievable player, and I think this is a good duo, a good duo. Then we got Memphis, Ja Morant and Josh Jackson. They had a pretty successful season last year, so they can go into the bang average tier. But they did miss out in the playoffs last year. Who we have? We have Miami now. We have Bam Adebayo and Jimmy Butler. They're obviously good. They made the NBA Finals last year, but good tier. I'm a fan of them, and hopefully for them, for Heat fans, they can continue. We got Charlotte now. We got LaMelo Ball and Gordon Hayward. Now I have seen them play together a bit, but I haven't seen a lot, so I have to put them in bang average. Donovan Mitchell and Rudy Gobert. Now this is how they're a good duo, I think, but I just don't know where to put them. I think I'm gonna give them a chance here and put them as a good duo. The Kings, their backcourt, they got Buddy Hield and De'Aaron Fox. Not great for me. They're good players, respectively, but I just don't think they're enough to get the Kings into the playoffs. So not great for me. New York, RJ Barrett and the boys should stop playing together. That's just a standard at this stage. With New York, you got the Lakers, but LeBron and AD won the NBA championship last year. You gotta put them elite. If they're not elite, then what is elite? You got Brooklyn with KD and Kyrie. Now I know I put myself in a hole here now, saying that they haven't played together, but I have seen a preseason match. I can't put them elite, but I will sneak them into good. I have seen them play, unlike Chris Paul and Devin Booker. You got Nikola Jokic and you got Jamal Murray. Unbelievable in the playoffs last year. Definitely in the good tier for me. Big fan of theirs. And bright future. They have a bright future in Denver. Next up we got Cleveland's Kevin Love and Andre Drummond. This is a terrible fit in my opinion. Should stop playing together. Kevin Love needs to get the hell out of Cleveland or Andre Drummond. Make up their minds. They're not great, man. They're a terrible fit. I'm not a fan of this, so they should stop playing together. Then we got Pascal Siakam and Kyle Lowry. They won a championship. I'm a fan. We'll put into the good tier. Then we got Sabonis, and I'm not a big fan of Indiana as a whole. I'm sorry if there's any Indiana fans watching me, but I'm just not a fan of this duo. And Sabonis and the boys, not great. We got Zion and Brandon Ingram. Now this is tough. It's gotta be bang average, hasn't it? They didn't make the playoffs. Zion was injured most of last season. Got them bang average. As to LaMarcus Aldridge and DeMar DeRozan. I'm a big fan of DeMar DeRozan, but I just don't think. I think bang average is the best I can do for him. Trae Young, not great. Even if we have a new partner, this fit. I would have put Danilo Gallinari, but he wasn't there in this. So, put Trae Young here, not great for now. But with Danilo Gallinari or one of them boys, I think he can do better. And last but not least, Houston's John Wall and James Harden, who's still there at the moment. Now, they haven't played together, but I've seen John Wall come back from injury, play at the Rockets and impressed. So I've got to stick him in bang average though. Haven't seen them both play together. So yeah. Anyway guys, that's the tier. That's the tier list. Done and dusted. Tell me if you agree, disagree. Am I too harsh? Am I too fair? Whatever, whatever the word is. For being too nice, whatever. But anyway guys, that's the video. Make sure to like the video, subscribe for new, and make sure to turn notifications because we're uploading every day until the 25th of December. We'll be uploading once a day for sure. We're gonna get this done. And yeah, be sure to like, subscribe, notifications on, and all that's it. I'm out of here.